What's up, guys? We're back. It's finally time. This is my first Pinkerton avocado, and I actually harvested this about 3 weeks ago. So it sat on the counter for almost 3 weeks now, and it's finally soft and ready to eat. So this journey for the Pinkerton has been really long for me. I had one tree and it was not doing good, and I just babied it, and it just didn't do anything. So I decided that it was time to get rid of it and replace it with another Pinkerton. And once I found a second Pinkerton, I was able to just go ahead and just make the swap. And I even washed the roots on the Pinkerton because it was, from what I can tell, a Laverne tree. You can definitely tell that the whole 5 gallon was just all wood chips inside. So I took it out and actually washed all of the roots. And by doing that, it really, I believe, helped it. But it also took a little time for it to kind of get adjusted and grow. But it took a while for us to get to this stage because I've always wanted a Pinkerton, and I've heard really good things about the Pinkerton. So here we are. So a Pinkerton is a type A avocado, and the tree is supposed to be on the smaller side, and I have it where it's at right now because it's in a spot where I wanted smaller trees. As you can see, it's still green. The skin is supposed to stay green as it ripens up, so it doesn't turn black. From what I know, it's mostly Guatemalan, and fruit size can range from 8 ounces up to maybe 20 ounces. So that's a good range of fruit sizes that you're going to have. This version right here is more long necked, and a lot of my fruit are more similar to this, very long neck. But I've seen some that are more oval shaped also, so they can vary. But in general, this is kind of like the Pinkerton shape overall. So what we're gonna do is do my normal taste test because I've had Pinkerton before, but I've never had Pinkerton from my own tree. So I'm excited because it took a while to get to this stage, but here we are. So let's do it. So it's definitely soft. It's definitely ready. So let's pull this guy off. It kind of came off nicely. All right, let's cut it. Here we go. Oh wow, look how far down it went. That's cool. All right, so let's put that there, and let's open this guy up. Hey, yeah, it looks nice. Uh, Seed is relatively small compared to the fruit, so that's what the book says also. So it kind of makes sense. Um, Skin, they say it's medium. It's not like super thick. It's not thin. So let's do our normal peel test. Let's go from here to here. I didn't do that good of a job up here. That's okay. So I usually start from the bottom and I just peel. Okay. Okay. That peeled really nice. You can already see, like, if you're looking in the light, like glistening kind of like oils already. So let's do a quick taste test now. I'll fast forward through this section again. Okay, right away I get it's I would say this is on the excellent level. It's a really good avocado. Um, it's very nutty. It has a smooth texture to it. It's creamy, definitely creamy. Um, I'm trying to get the. It's more of a like a walnut flavor. Like some varieties, I'll get like a hazelnut flavor, which I really like. This is more like a walnut, pecans type of flavor profile, but very creamy, very good. Uh, I mean, I don't really see strings. I see some up here. Kind of curious to see if I eat that section. And it peels perfect. I mean, this is nice. Look how nice that peels. So, I mean, peeling is not like the only criteria for it to be a good fruit. It does help though if you get a fruit that peels really nice, it just makes it easier to kind of enjoy for sure. So in this section, I thought I saw some. It looked like strings, but when you look, I don't know if we can zoom in there. I don't really see it. Let me try a piece of this. I don't get the stringiness, so it's pretty good. But I mean, I would definitely classify this at the probably at the excellent level. Of course, everybody wants to know how does this compare to a Hass, and you know, most people will buy Hass from a supermarket, but what they don't realize, and it's no fault of theirs, it's just that a lot of the Hass are not Hass. They're just actually other varieties that are similar to Hass that the supermarkets and the growers can sell as a Hass fruit. It's really unfortunate because like within like the citrus world and the apple world, you know, you can buy hey, I can buy a navel, Washington navel, or a satsuma, or a red delicious, or you know, a Granny Smith, right? But within avocados, you buy Hass, and you buy it in small, medium, and large. And sometimes you go to a place that might actually have a specialty avocado, and some of them will actually sell. They actually note it as reed, and some places will note it as like gem. But I'd like to see kind of more of the hey, we know that this is a Pinkerton. They should sell it as a Pinkerton. But I do know that places that will sell Pinkerton, they'll sell it for more because they're like, hey, it's a specialty variety. So this Pinkerton was about 12 ounces when I weighed it. And I think they would be selling these for like $2, $2.50 at the corner kind of like fruit stand that we have close by to me. So, but this is excellent. I mean, I definitely would say if you wanted to get a Pinkerton, go ahead and get it. I have one tree and I wouldn't mind having a second. So that's how much I like this fruit. It's actually really good. And it's very productive so far. My little tree, and I've picked a bunch and given it away to people already, but it has 20 plus fruit like this. And if I can get out there, maybe I'll videotape the tree and show you guys what it looks like. But there's still fruit on there, and I'm gonna just slowly start picking them and enjoying them because they're good. You know what? Somebody did ask me to do a scoop test. Let me see if I can do that. So going back to the supermarkets and the Hass fruit that you can buy, the only what I can do is I can try to compare this to my homegrown Hass, and my homegrown Hass fruit is absolutely amazing. It's definitely way better than anything that you can get from the supermarkets. Because what happens at the supermarket is that they do kind of like cold storage a little bit to kind of extend shelf life. And sometimes, you know, if you, yeah, most of the time, you get it from Mexico, and shipping it from Mexico, there's a ship time, and then they have to chill the avocados to keep it kind of fresh longer. So I believe that that just chilling process will change the flavor a little bit. But a homegrown Hass avocado, picked from your own tree, from your backyard, sitting on the counter, if you eat that, absolutely amazing. It's good. It's a to me a Hass is a must have. And this gets up to that level, but I don't think that this is better than Hass. But this is way better than a lot of other varieties. So this is definitely in the excellent level. I just thought of something else. Comparing this to a homegrown Hass is different than comparing this to a store-bought Hass. So for this Pinkerton, if I'm comparing this Pinkerton to some of the Hass that I've gotten from the store in the past, this Pinkerton is better. So, but if I compare this to my homegrown Hass from my backyard, is not as good, but it's in the excellent level. Somebody had asked me to do a scoop test, so I guess I can scoop it to see how well it scoops and it comes out. So, I mean, that scoop's nice. So that's a win for sure. Okay, so really good tasting fruit, very nutty. I mean, I would say it's more heavy on the nut side than some other varieties that I have. Some varieties, when you eat it, you'll get slight nuttiness, but this you get a higher level of nuttiness. And some people really like that, some people don't. So it's all preference. It's all based on your preference and your taste buds. But the way that I look at avocados now is if I eat it and I enjoy it and the tree grows well and it's productive and all of the good qualities, there's, reasons to get multiple trees of, I will do it. And then there's certain varieties where I'm like, I can probably live without them, at least for me in my yard. But there's a lot of varieties that I have that I only have one tree, and this is one of those where I only have one tree. As a matter of fact, I bought another tree for myself, but then they were not, I bought it through Brokaw Nurseries, and unfortunately, they did not have enough trees to go around, and I ended up not having one for myself, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I mean, I already have one, so I'm good, but I wouldn't mind having a second. So that's how much I like this tree and fruit. Anyways, hopefully you guys are gonna have a good day. It's kind of raining out there, which is kind of awkward. So I'm gonna try to get out to the yard and mess around out there. Anyways, we'll talk later. See ya.